What's up, guys? It's your girl Leslie, your favorite YouTube lesbian. Hence the girls do it better shirt. And welcome to another edition of Followers Friday. Shall we see who the lucky follower is today? I think we should. But first, if you're new here, what's up? I'm Leslie. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell so you know when I upload, and I give this video a thumbs up. You can do it now because you're gonna love it. I already know. All right, let's see who the lucky follower is. It is our favorite day of the week, as you already know, Followers Friday. We start every Friday doing our Happy Friday song. Are you ready? Let's do it. It's Friday. Oh yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, spirit fingers. If you don't already know, today is a day where I recreate one of my Instagram followers' looks. I do choose one at random, and I also choose their look at random. Oh, y'all, let me tell you about this one. So today's lucky follower, let me get my notes. You guys ready to know? Her name is Luna, but her Instagram name tricked me just a bit because it says that it's Oceans spelt with a Z. So I was looking for that and I couldn't find it because I wanted to write some information down. And then I realized that it's not an O at the beginning, it's a 0. So it's like Oceans with a Z and a 0. I don't know. Anyway, she is 16 and self-taught, and let me tell you, her looks are better than some of the beauty gurus that we even see today. Like the way that she blends her colors, she has amazing precision line work. She's creative. She does like designs on her eyes. She has one where she did like a scene from the freaking Lion King on her eyeball. Yeah, I'll have to put that one up for you to see. She's fucking 16, you guys. 16! Like, the youth coming up today in the beauty community, oh man, they're killing it. Killing it. So, yeah, here we go with Luna's look for today. We're going to use the James Charles palette and the ColourPop Honey palette. Let's get into it. Eyes primed with the Anastasia base and set with a little bit of powder. So we are going to start. Hey, I didn't have my light on this whole time and y'all didn't tell me? Hold on, turn my ring light on. What the hell's wrong with my brain? Ooh, there, can you see me now? Okay. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start by stamping all along the crease line this really dark mocha chocolate. I'm gonna put it right about there. For me, that's right on my orbital bone. And that is because I do have hooded eyes. And so when we go to cut the crease, this is gonna end up being exactly where we need it. We are gonna put on a shadow shield here shortly. I'll say that 5 times. A shadow shield on shortly. To catch the fallout from the glitter. So also, you guys, you see on this side, this yellow line that we have in the crease, it's real glittery, and hers is more like foil, but I don't have like a foil liner, so I had to make do with what I had. So that's where I landed. We're gonna make this nice and dark. Ooh, you guys, I was so scared with all this black, honey. You guys know I don't like a lot of black eyeshadow. Like, I tend to look like I got punched in the eye. So when I landed on this look, I was like, fuck my life. But I like it. It actually turned out way better than I thought. And I don't feel like I look like I got punched in the eye. I don't know, y'all tell me. Found him in a lover, in his lips like tangerine. Now I'm going to take the other side of the brush because it's flat, and we're going to dip into this pretty peachy, reddy, orangey color. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty. We're going to go over the line with this color too. Right about there. Blend some of it in with the brown. So guys, what are we doing this weekend? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller?
Bueller? Bueller?
Well, you know, I'm doing the usual, watching a live PD and tweeting about it. And that is literally how I like to spend my weekends. Friday and Saturday night. Unless I'm going out, like with my best friend, that's different. As I'm filming this, it is actually Thursday, which I'm a little late. I usually film this on Wednesdays, but yesterday I was still in recovery mode from the concert on Monday. 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin killed it. Killed it. Even with 3 Days Grace having a new lead singer, like I was totally skeptical, but man, it was good. It was really good. Oh, there was also an accident on stage. Well, we think it was an accident. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll see the video. If you don't, then you should. When Chevelle was on, like, I don't know, this piece of cloth fabric fell from the ceiling right on top of him while he was performing. And then like the concert stopped and the lights came on and all sorts of shit. But nothing's posted anywhere about it. Nobody's giving an update on how he is. Nothing. Oh, I will... You know what? No. I was going to say I'll insert the video, but I'm not. You guys will have to just go follow me on Twitter. So there. So I'm going to flip this brush back around and just smooth it out a bit. I'm just tapping lightly. And the next color that goes on top is this orange. And she takes her colors all the way to her brow. You guys know how much I love that. So you know how I tell you guys that like that's my best friend and I's like tradition, our concerts every summer. Like we do the little ones at the fairs, but then we always do one major one. What do you guys have transitions? I'm really thinking about my eyes right now. Do you guys have traditions with your best friend on something you guys do every year? I want to know. Just think it's fun. It's something to look forward to, you know, where it's like just us. We've been doing it for, geez, maybe 8 or 9 years at this point. Yeah, we've seen a lot of people in concert. Okay, this is where we're gonna leave it so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease and put on the shadow shield, and I'll be back. And the crease is cut. I have not set it, and I haven't touched up the line yet because this is still a little bit tacky, and we wanna use that to help our glitter stick. But first, I'm gonna cover the whole lid in the black from James's palette. I'm not taking this all the way though, because you want to make sure that you have space for the yellow. This black isn't the most pigmented black that I have, but I didn't want to use a super, super dark black because of the pretty glitter we're going to put on top. The glitter needs to be the focal point, not necessarily like the black. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go right about there. I'm gonna clean that up with a smaller brush. And you guys, with all this glitter, you guys know the challenge, right? It's gonna be trying to get lashes to stick. I'm gonna take a really tiny detail brush, a domed one, and go just to clean up this line. What was I just saying to you guys? What did I just say? Oh, glitter and lashes, yes. So yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. Oh, I also filmed another video today. So y'all will see another video with me and this look. But it doesn't have anything to do with makeup per se. Okay, I'm gonna make the shape of the wing with this black, which we all know isn't going to be even. I like to start it a little further out. It's easier to erase it than it is to add to it. You all know what happens when you try to add to a wing, right? You've seen me do it. It ends up ridiculous. Thank God for tips and tricks like this though. Tape and shadow shields and whatnot. Time for the fun part, fun part, fun part. Glitter, glitter, glitter. So for a base for the glitter to stick to, you guys know that generally I use my Folklore glitter liner as a base. I just find it to be perfect. For the black glitter, I'm taking my glitter pot from Regal Artistry Cosmetics. This is in the color African Minerals. It's like a loose, well, it's not really loose. It does have a bit of a tackiness to it. It looks like that. Not pretty. So what we'll do all across the lid is apply the glitter liner, and then I'm going to apply the glitter to it. I like to work in sections in case I fuck up. I'm going to start in the front. Okay, so I just put that there, and then I'm going to take a brush, dip into the pot, and start applying it. Now be careful also, because until this dries, it can transfer. Like if you open your eyeball too wide while you're doing this, it's going to transfer, and then you guys are going to have way more work to do. Not pretty?
In the corner, conversations getting hard. 'Cause nobody seems to ask about me anymore. And nobody seems to care about.
She does have this all the way into the wing. So because her glitter was a little bit less chunky than mine, what I'm going to do is go back into the black shadow just a little bit and go over this. It's going to mute it down a tad and make it look like it's part of the shadow instead of a separate entity. See what I mean? Much better. Okay, so we're done with the glitter now. But before I add the yellow, what I want to do is go back over the brown that we used. And I'm going to use a stiff angled brush for that this time.
I'm on my own. I had some space to do it. I'm moving on. It's good.
I forgot to put the yellow glitter on my inner corner. I just realized that. Gotta make sure we do that.
Grab someone if I could use the day. Would you be for me? Lick it off my.
All right, go back into the peachy, reddy color that I don't know what to call. Go back over where we had it. Really brighten up these colors.
It's like you needed me. Would you sit me on a couch?
All right, grab the orange. Same deal.
Fingers in my mouth. You look so cool when you're reading me.
And in my eyeballs, she took a little bit of yellow right underneath the brow. That's what my eyes saw.
It's causing a little trouble.
Okay, now I'm gonna add the yellow. So I added it with a angled brush and the NYX Glitter Gold liner. So I went ahead and traced out the line, and then we went over it with a yellow shimmer shadow. So I just take it like this and I put it on the brush like that. And we just go in the space. I can't believe this girl is 16. Like, man. When I was 16, I had no skills. My skill was dance and cheerleading.
You make me feel so weak.
Or really even makeup. Like, I wore makeup, don't get me wrong, but it was nothing like this. But then again, it was in the 90s, so our makeup was different anyway. A whole lot of blue eyeshadow going on in my generation. Yep, I'm that old, guys. Oh my god, they just said on the news this morning that Rhythm Nation is 30 fucking years old. 30 years old now. That's one way to feel old as dirt. Because I remember it, I had the album, I knew the dance, knew the video 100%, still do. 30 years old. If that doesn't put shit into perspective, I don't know what does. So that's it for the liner. Let's go into the Honey palette. And we're gonna take Dandy and
Oh, behave.
on the same brush and just go over the line.
I bet you kiss your
Like that.
right before they touch my cheek. Are you insane? Like,
Oh, for those of you that have been asking, the update on finding my friend's murderer, no, he has not been found yet. There have been sightings of him around town, but nothing substantial, no arrest, no nothing. So, I do have some flyers up on both of my Instagrams and my Twitter So again, you guys need to go follow me, and it would help a lot if you would just share the shit out of them. We need to get this guy's face everywhere. Just bring him to me. Let me get my hands on him. I'll call the crew. We'll deal with him. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this shadow shield off. I'm gonna put my concealer on, and then we'll come back and do this part together, okay? Okay, so I have done everything else on my face except for this under eye and this line right here. I figured we should do it together. So she definitely used a kohl pencil in her waterline, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I do not like to hold my skin when I'm doing this. One, because it's bad for your skin. It'll like make it saggy and wrinkly, and that's not cute. And two, because if I do that, sometimes it will wipe off my makeup. So I've learned to do this without holding my skin. So next she smudged some black. So let's go take the black again. We're gonna add some. I did most of the stuff in the front first before I attempted to make this line. I just kind of felt like, okay, knowing where everything else goes is gonna help me with that line. I got them fairly even. Okay, we're gonna go back to that reddish color because she added that as well. Oh, okay, let's just use this one. Now each color that I use, I'm not only mixing it with the black, I'm also putting it underneath so that it's somewhat visible. For me, it won't be in about 10 minutes. Last but not least, the orange. I'm using a bigger brush for this one because this one goes down further. Oh, did you guys see? I got my lashes to stick and they're still going. Thank you, Shop Envy Me, for your amazing lashes as always. These are in the style Hollywood, by the way, if any of you are wondering. I didn't want to put any on that had like a super dramatic swoosh at the end because I wanted the detailing to be seen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grab a brush and just kind of blend that out. Well, soften it, I should say. You know what? I forgot again. All right, let me put that yellow in the inner corner before I forget again. And I'm taking Dandy, and that's what we're gonna put in the inner corner. I like to connect whatever I have in the inner corner up into the shadow on the lid. I don't know why, I just think it looks cool. Okay, good, that's done. Awesome. Put it away. Okay, time for the line. How I did this, I took a piece of a shadow shield and I just kind of held it here to trace out the line. And she ended up with a lot more space in between her lines than I have. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to take the black on an eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go more so on the paper than on my eye. Bring it all the way to the lash line. A little crooked right there, but see, that we can fix up. That I can work with. I'm going to take this liner brush because it's a little bit stronger than the other ones. And then wherever I flip up, I'm going to fix with concealer, of course. I'm taking this out here because it's easier for me to clean up. Clean up, clean up. Do I need to play the Barney song again? My concealer brush. I think this side came out better than the other side. What the hell? What in tarnation? I mean, it's not straight, and honestly, it never will be if it's me. I want to put a little bit of orange back. She had a lot of the colors blending underneath this line as well. I really just took the yellow and then the orange, and then this darker color, the brown. Right here. All right, I think we are good with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my lower lashes. You guys know I always use the voluminous base or primer. This stuff, if you've never tried it, you've got to try it. It like primes your lashes and separates them. I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. There. Last but not least, let's do the lips. I'm going to put on the NYX Suede Lip Liner in Sandstorm. We're going to use the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in Burnt Spice. Now this is pretty drying. It's really pretty, but it's super dry. So I am going to put on some gloss from MAC and the Oh Sweetie collection. See, it's super pretty, but give it about like 5-10 minutes and it's gonna be really dry. Do you guys remember that trick? To not get the lipstick on your teeth? Yes, I still use it. Okay, let's put some of this gloss on. This gloss has a really pretty metallic sheen to it. I love it. All right, let's finish off with a little spritz of our coconut Gerard Slay All Day Setting Spray. You guys know how I feel about this. And that is it. So what do we think? I think that it ended up way better than I thought. I thought that using all that black was going to be a disaster for me and make me look crazy, but I think she figured out how to make it work. And it worked for me. Even my lines cooperated today. Like, I'm gonna mark this on the fucking calendar. So hopefully we did Luna proud, my beautiful 16-year-old self-taught makeup artist. Make sure you guys go show her some love. Go shower her page with those double taps because she deserves it. All right, guys, and I deserve a thumbs up. So make sure you go ahead and do that. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell so you know every time I upload. All right, you guys, have a great weekend and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. I don't bluff, bro.